When my mom had to go back on dialysis, I initially felt really upset because I remember from being a kid and I didn't want her to go through that again.
My kids were small. My son was in school.
The first time I was around 10, 11.
I knew what in-center meant, and I didn't want to go back being fatigued 24/7.
It was just, I know it was heartbreaking for her and for us as a family, knowing that she would have to go back.
When my nephrologist told me about Tablo, it was a year before I even had to do dialysis, the second time. And it wasn't even approved yet. And I was like, whatever you have to do when my time comes, you make sure that I use Tablo. When I was told that I had to go back on dialysis, when he was like, just your luck, it just was approved, and I was the first one. Yay. So this is Tablo. Her name is Tammy. Tablo, because it's so easy to use and it's not a lot of stress, I didn't have to have a lot of supplies. I didn't have to worry if there was an alarm that I wouldn't be able to figure out what it was.
Being at home, I think people just need to see it, just see how easy it is for them.
Naomi is my youngest daughter. She's my care partner.
This time around, seeing my mom so energized, she's doing everything for her church, she's running around doing errands, making me dinner every night, just simple things like that. It's a little difference, but it's huge.
I had more flexibility to go and do what I needed to do. My plan was always to get another transplant, but in order for you to be active on the list, I had to do all the testing, and you have to get referrals from the transplant center. You have to take a mammogram, you have to take a colonoscopy, you have to take a stress test, you have to get cleared from your cardiologist and your primary. I was on dialysis for a year before I finished all my testing. Then it was a little less than a year before I got my first call. I was elated. And then they called me back a couple of hours later and said that I wasn't a match or whatever, and I cried like a baby. You know, I had high hopes, I was ready to go. Then a couple of weeks later, I got a call. She told me I was number 10 or number 9, and I was like, whatever, I went about my day. Then I got a call in the evening and said I was number 3. And then about 2 o'clock in the morning, she called me and she said, go to the hospital. My recovery is going really well.
She is really strong. I really got to see how strong my mom is.
Just seeing her flourish and thrive as a person, not only just my mom, but just as her person, it's just makes me really happy, and I'm really happy for it. And this is like, for her to be given the, I don't know, just a new lease on life yet again, it's just, gotta thank God.
And I like to tell people there's hope in the wait. You just have to see, to know that as long as you do what you need to do, it's just a matter of time, and everybody will have their day. Most importantly, have a positive attitude, regardless of what you're going through, because like my mother always told me, that what you're going through is not going to last forever.